It's been more than a decade since we last saw the iconic duo of Shrek and Donkey, and we'd give anything to see these two back together one more time. Hello there everyone, what's going on and welcome back to our channel. Eddie Murphy has talked about a potential fifth installment of the franchise, so is Eddie Murphy returning for Shrek 5? Eddie Murphy would love to be back in Shrek 5. The portal to the iconic Shrek universe was opened back in 2001. The movie starred Mike Myers as Shrek, Cameron Diaz as Princess Fiona, Eddie Murphy as Donkey, and Antonio Banderas as Puss in Boots. The animated films were released between 2001 and 2010, with the original movie turning DreamWorks Animation into a powerhouse studio. Shrek Forever After, the last Shrek movie that we got, was released back in 2010. We all know Shrek movies were a cultural reset, and fans have been dying to see yet another entry to this iconic animated franchise. And admit it, we all love the character of Donkey more than we loved Shrek. And now that the star Eddie Murphy, who lent his voice to the beloved character, has spoken about a possible fifth movie, fans can't contain their excitement anymore. During an interview, Murphy was asked if he'd be up for reprising his role as Donkey in Shrek 5, to which he replied that he wouldn't waste any time and would join in 2 seconds. The interviewer asked him, "This is an exciting year. You're bringing back Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop. You also recently reprised your role in Coming to America, but there's an entire generation of people dying to see Donkey and Shrek together again. Are we ever gonna get Shrek 5? Is that something you'd be open to revisiting?" Murphy replied and said, "I'd absolutely be open if they ever came with another Shrek. I'd do it in 2 seconds. Other than this, Murphy also ended the debate on Puss vs. Donkey and said that he thinks Donkey is better than Puss in Boots. What did he say exactly? We'll let you all know in this video right now, so keep watching. But before we do that, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and turn the notifications on to get more video updates like this. Now let's continue. Eddie Murphy throws shade at Puss in Boots. After talking about his interest in a possible Shrek 5, Murphy went on to say that Donkey deserves a separate movie and not Puss in Boots. While doing so, he seemingly threw shade at the cunning character of Puss. He said, "I love Donkey," and continued, they did Puss in Boots movie. I was like, they should have done a Donkey movie. Donkey is funnier than Puss in Boots. I mean, I love Puss in Boots, but he ain't as funny as Donkey." The interviewer then said to Murphy to pull some strings to get a Donkey movie. She said, "Come on Eddie, I'm sure you can pull some strings and give us a Donkey standalone movie." Murphy then joked and said, "I would do a Donkey movie." He added, "That's DreamWorks Animation. They have to want to do it. DreamWorks, if you all want to do it, just call me. I'm ready. I'm sitting and ready to do Donkey." After the release of the 4th Shrek movie, Shrek Forever After, in 2010, the franchise expanded and continued to release movies based on the characters of Shrek, particularly Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots got its own standalone movie, first in 2011 and then in 2022, named Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Later, the television series The Adventures of Puss in Boots was also released. As per sources, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish grossed over $100 million at the domestic box office, which was enough to show that the Shrek universe was still going strong even after a decade. Will there be a Shrek 5? Even though there hasn't been any official announcement regarding the 5th Shrek movie, the possibility of the 5th installment was hinted at the end of 2022's Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. At the end of the movie, the 3 characters, Puss, voiced by Antonio Banderas, Kitty Softpaws, voiced by Salma Hayek, and Perrito, voiced by Harvey Gillian, go to the land of Far Far Away where Shrek lives. They claim that they're heading to the place to see some old friends. So before the movie ended, it gave fans the hope that they will see Shrek on the big screen once again. Moreover, during the Red Sea Festival, Antonio Banderas spilled that there would be a 5th installment of Shrek. He said, "The first time I did Puss in Boots, I was working on Broadway, so I did my first session there. I've done 5 movies now. There's probably going to be another Puss in Boots, and Shrek is probably coming back. There hasn't been any news as such, but according to sources, screenwriter Michael McCullers said in 2017 that he is finished with the script. Apart from this, the actor behind the voice of Shrek, Mike Myers, also said during an interview in 2022 that he would love to reprise the role of the angry green ogre. He said, "The concept of going from a self-loathing ogre to a self-accepting ogre was meaningful to me," he added. "I love playing Shrek. If I had to do one Shrek a year, I'd be thrilled." So you can consider the iconic duo of Shrek and Donkey on the Shrek 5 train. This brings us to the end of our video. That about does it for this video. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you all dying to see another Shrek movie? Let us know in the comments section below, and until the next one, take care and goodbye.